Hi, Chuck Frederick, Cloud9 Advisors again, saying hello, and wanted to tell you why I do what I do. One of the many reasons is lunch. Um, Lunch is important. Before Cloud9, I was in sales for a while. I guess you could say I'm a recovering sales guy. I've been clean about 4 years now, so doing pretty well. Um, Lunch in sales, um, lunch was an important relationship building, right? I would often chase down my clients and my prospects to take them out to lunch, and always giving away tchotchkes and things with our logos on it, and tumblers and chip clips and pens and all kinds of things, trying to come up with ways just to stay on top of mind with them, right? Um, and then if we did happen to win the sale, and they went with our product, I need to chase them down again to say, hey, let me take you out to lunch. I just want to say thank you. So this was an important part of the process. And also during that sales process, your typical sales process, you meet with a new prospect, you get to know them a little bit, you learn about their business and gather information, and finally get to the point where you submit a proposal. And then there's this waiting period. At least with our product, it was anywhere from 2 to sometimes as much as 6 months, depending on the size and the complexity of the deal. But during that process, during that waiting period, I knew what they were doing. They're doing their due diligence. They're going out comparing other vendors and talking to other people. Perfectly understandable. That makes sense. But going back to lunch, in contrast with Cloud9 today, and really the one big compelling reason why I do what I do and why I love what I do is the first several clients of mine with Cloud9, the process was totally different. It wasn't sharing, here's a product, this is what it is and what it does and why it's awesome and why you need it and all that fun stuff. It was, now I'm sitting on the client side of the table. I'm working with them on a daily basis, at least a weekly basis, and not telling them about my product, but I'm helping them go identify different products and solutions and services. I'm helping them research the vendors that can deliver those services, all the myriad of vendors that are available. I'm helping them, pinpoint how is this going to fit in the business, and how is this vendor going to relate with you. I'm helping them to evaluate these vendors, pros and cons, and weighting and ranking and all of that, and comparing prices. I'm helping them throughout that whole process. And that process sometimes still might take 2 to 3 months, but I'm there with the client at least every week, and often daily, until we get across that finish line where the customer finally makes that decision. I've helped them along the way the entire time to make that decision, to make a great decision on a great new vendor and a great new solution. And then at the end, the customer is calling me. The customer called me and said, hey Chuck, thank you so much. This was fantastic. We couldn't have done this without you. We'd like to take you out to lunch. And the first few times that happened, I was floored. It blew my world. I was like, okay, that's it. This is what I want to do. I don't want to do anything else. This is what I want to be when I grow up. So just wanted to share that with you. Thank you all very much.